In this lesson, we will go over Unit 1.4, Stakeholders. The definition of stakeholders is any individual or business with an interest in the activities of an organization. They can be split up into two categories, internal and external. Obviously, internal stakeholders are ones that take direct part into the activities of the organization, and external are ones that are not partaking into the activities of the organization, but may still have some concern over company activities. What you must focus on when looking at the different stakeholders is their interests, because these will guide you towards understanding stakeholder conflict, which is a key theme in this lesson. Majority of the questions you will be asked on an exam paper about stakeholders is about their conflicts and the best way to prevent them. Therefore, knowing the interests of all the different stakeholders will help you understand their needs and priorities in order to answer those questions, obviously while linking that to the specific case study. Let's start from internal stakeholders. There's 4 of them, the first being employees. The employees' main interests are the conditions of employment, including salary and wage, their job safety, and their career progression. Therefore, they'll want the business to be successful in order to retain all 3 of those interests. The second is managers, which is obviously anyone who is in control of and overseeing a certain part of the business organization. And their interests are bonuses, because that's mainly how they get rewarded, the efficiency of the company, and competitiveness, because it displays whether they're doing their job well or not. This heavily links with directors, who are basically higher level managers, but directors may actually have a direct stake in the company and part ownership. So therefore, they'll be concerned about the same things as managers, and additionally, the share prices, obviously they'll want those to be the highest possible, and the return on investment to be as high as possible. This helps us shift into the 4th internal stakeholders, which is shareholders or stockholders. And they're obviously going to be most concerned about dividends, if this is a private limited company, or if it's a public limited company, they're going to be concerned about their share price primarily, because that's obviously going to make their investment be more worthwhile. Now, moving on to external shareholders. We have slightly more of these, but they may have less interest compared to internal. The first external shareholders are customers. Customers is obviously anyone who is purchasing the goods or services that the company is offering, and they're going to be most concerned about the pricing, quality, and service which the company is offering them. They obviously want those to be the highest quality possible with the lowest price. Value for money is key. The second is competitors. Competitors is obviously anyone in the same industry or same market who is selling a similar product to a similar target audience. They're going to be interested mainly in comparing their activity to the businesses. Therefore, they look at things such as product range and pricing strategy, the company's finances, and their reputation in order to understand what they can improve and set different business goals to achieve in the future. Another external shareholder is financiers. These is everyone who lends money to the company. Usually, this is banks. Now, they're obviously going to be most interested in the financial health of the company and the investments which they make, as they're most concerned about getting those debts repaid to them in time with prompt payments. Other external shareholders are called pressure groups. These are like-minded individuals who come together for a common cause or concern, and they attempt to influence the company decisions. An example of this is labor unions, which are usually employees coming together for a shared concern. Now, they're going to be most concerned about the company's corporate social responsibility, therefore, they'll want them to act in a socially and ethically responsible way. And especially if we're talking about labor unions, they'll care about the behavior towards employees. Another external shareholders are suppliers. Suppliers, obviously, anyone which the company is buying stock from or raw materials from. Now, they're going to be caring about the financial health of the organization as well as how well they're doing, because they want to get regular orders from companies and they want prompt payments as well, because they don't want to offer too much trade credit. Lastly, you have government. Obviously, they're going to be caring about whether the business is abiding by the laws and paying taxes to the government, as obviously that earns them money. But as well as that, along with the final external shareholder being local communities, they're going to care about job creation, as obviously it boosts the economy if the company is creating more jobs for the local community. Local communities obviously also going to care about corporate social responsibility as well, and donations. Oftentimes, companies do donate to local communities, therefore, they may have a slight interest in looking at whether a company is able to do that. Obviously, always remember, link all of these interests to the specific case study and ensure that you know where different stakeholders lie on certain decisions. Thank you.